I remember in the 4th grade, there was one day where one of my classmates brought a Stikbot to class. I had no idea what that was, but little did I know that one interaction I had with one of my classmates would change my life. No, it literally did change my life. And it changed the lives of so many others. My first ever Stikbot animation is Lost of Time, but here are some of my earliest works I have, still in the back catalog somewhere. I remember having a small collection, but, it was still a blast animating, as most of us did. 2015, Stikbots came out, and it was the toy made 100% for stop motion. Now, Lego, Clay, and, Thomas the Tank Engine stop motions were all great, nothing really compared to Stikbots. I remember going to Walmart, going down that toy aisle, seeing the Stikbots, and it was where I bought my very first Stikbot, the solid pink one. I made a few animations, then started uploading to this very channel. Now, of course, the Stikbot was not just a toy or an animation toy, or just something to animate with. It was also something that had content, like Stikbot Central. Now let's talk about Stikbot Central. Stikbot Central was very different back in the day. Nowadays, we get around 1 to 2 Stikbot series a year. Back when Stikbot was at its peak, we got so many Stikbot series. We had so many Stikbot shows, like Off the Grid, the Stikbot Show, What the Bot, Misadventures. All these series we had in such a short amount of time. These Stikbot series really gave so many of us great inspiration for creating and animating. With a lot of TV shows we watched as a kid, we always liked them. We always connected with the characters, like the bright color stuff. But it never gave us the true motivation to create something, because it was all really, really professionally done, high quality. But wanna know what did give us the inspiration? YouTube. YouTube was a great inspiration to so many others, because it was really personal. Every single video a content creator posted, you were able to look at that and be like, see? Hey, maybe I can do that. So that's why Stikbot Central gave us such great inspiration, because we enjoyed watching their content, and you gave us the inspiration to create our own shows. Seeing so many different Stikbot series that people have made, you can really see the inspiration. Now, while these series are definitely targeted at kids, I still feel like even today, these series still hold a lot of weight. Despite Off the Grid ending 7 years ago, people still talk about it, and it's a core memory of Stikbots. I especially remember waiting for Off the Grid Season 3 finale, and then, waiting for it to come out, and just being really invested in the story. Oh, I also remember watching Misadventures every Sunday, and then the Sunday after the final being really confused wondering where the next episode was, because I didn't know Season 1 ended, only to find out that actually was the final. These are just some of the stuff that showed the impact of Stikbot Central had on me and many others. It felt like a world we cared about, just like many other shows that were popular during this time. And, well, the Stikbot community. The Stikbot community is just incredible. Whenever there's someone new to Stikbots, or someone that just wants to jump in and join the community, there are so many open doors. People on the outside see a small little fidget toy, but on the inside, the very active community that has truly created so many great friendships, discussions, spaces, and most of all, great outstanding films, shows, and shorts I've ever seen. All genres, all forms of animation, everything. Creative minds in the space. And let's not forget about all the great accomplishments over the years. Lost Dimensions Free, having over 70 people work on it. The Green Stikbot Collab 2, being able to craft such a long story while having so many different types of creative outputs on it. And the fact that despite Stikbot being 10 years old and we still kept Stikbot super strong, that's what makes for a great community. And for me, Skylanders, cars, Minecraft, and sculpting are all interests I've had over my lifetime. And I've come back to some of them, or just lost interest entirely, but wanna know my main interest that I've never lost? Stikbots. Ever since I started posting Stikbot videos, there's never been a day that's gone by where I've not thought about my next creation. Stikbots have truly meant so much to me, but I don't want this celebration video to just be from my perspective. I want to hear from many others. So I asked, why are Stikbots important to you? And here it is.
Stikbot means a lot to me. It's been a huge portion of my life. The community means a lot to me. I've met so many new people through Stikbot that I would have never known. I still remember setting up my Discord. I just got a friend request from Clay Film, not having any idea who that was, and I was just like, I ain't accepting this. I remember my first time calling Finnymotion on Discord. We were talking about lore, and now every day I spend hours of my life talking on Discord to Natbot and Batman, so Stikbot really means a lot to me.
Oh god, I spent 10 years of Stikbot, and I've been around with it pretty much that long! I really like Off the Grid. I have been around since Off the Grid was airing. If you've seen Off the Grid fan art, that you've probably seen mine! So it's just really, it means a lot to me. I really enjoyed sharing it with friends. Stikbot was nostalgic to me. I grew up with toy stop motions on YouTube and like the early 2000s and stuff. So that's why Stikbot is really awesome and important to me.
Hello, it's me, that one YouTuber, and I just want to give my opinion on why I love Stikbots. They're very fun to make videos and play around, even though you're not filming. And the best part, they come in different colors, so, you know, more uniquer. The designs are very fun, and could be a little tedious to animate. They're still very nice to hold, touch, and play, create, share, animate. You get the idea. Great thing. And they were there for me when I was a very young boy, so that's why I love them.
What do I love about Stikbot? Where do I start? I mean, the community is just insane. There's so many creative people that just love to make stuff. I'm constantly being surprised with collabs and just media that fanbots have already made. And these are some really cool people too. Some of my best friends are from the Stikbot community. So yeah, that's what I love about Stikbot.
This is why I love Stikbot. You can be creative and make up your own story, and it's really fun to do. And you can post them online, so other people can enjoy your own stories too.
I love Stikbot solely because of the community and its creativity. Like, the amount of effort that animators put in to make the best animations possible with these is nothing short of incomprehensible. And to think that a silly little animation toy like this has become my biggest hyperfixation ever. Anyways, happy 10th anniversary, Stikbots, and thank you so much for the great memories. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Here's to another 10 years.
I spent so much money. But seriously, I would spend so much more on these things. This community is just amazing, and the amount of friends and people I've been able to meet is absolutely incredible. I am so thankful that everyone has welcomed me into the community. Thank you, everyone, and Stikbot.
Chat, what's good? Been a minute. CCW here. Ignore the blood. I don't know which side it's on. I wasn't doing anything. But look though, I mean, 10th anniversary, right? I think this is for Leopold. So, shout out to bro. I love that kid. Anyway, wait, pause. That sounded crazy. I love Stikbots. Zing is cool. Stikbot is cool. I really like Stikbots for me. They allowed me to get so creative with my writing. Met so many good people. I got into animation and visual effects. I don't really like the animating part. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if y'all can tell. I do it if I have to. I want you to do it. But it helped me a lot with animation and effects. Getting the Kai Master. It just helped me become the creative person that I am today. Without Stikbots being the create, animate, share, toy, whatever, all that for me, I would not be who I am or where I am without Stikbots today. I haven't uploaded all this year. I'm gonna keep it up. You know, we could be at 1,000 subscribers if I was uploading, but yeah, your boy don't upload. I'm not gonna lie. So 585, 125 videos. 100 of those are probably actual videos. Pretty good stats to me. I'm not gonna lie. So just want to say, I mess with you, Stikbot. Thank you for all the memories, all the Discord servers, all that. 10 years, baby! Woo! Videos coming soon, chat. Videos coming soon. Swag.
Well, happy 10th anniversary, Stikbot. And thank you for changing our lives.